I can see the bus, I might just get it. It's the 429 service, and I want to go to something rather special on this service. The driver there is patiently waiting for me. Fantastic. Fantastic, here we go. Just as well I caught that service, the route 429, because we would have had to wait a whole hour for the next bus. Very happy. A recap of what we've done: Hobart to Queenborough to Sandy Bay, historic trolley bus terminus. In part 2 we're going to go down to the Shot Tower. We're going to go to Kingston Central and make our final bus journey to Kingston Beach. It's the 1219 route 429, transit time 13 minutes. And as we leave Sandy Bay, and you can see beautiful views, you can see this spotted effect. Now, this isn't some special super duper YouTube effect to create some effect. No, it is me shooting through an advertising window. Hopefully this means we pay lower bus fares because we've got so much advertising. But soon I'll move to a better seat where I can see better. And as we go past Norwood Avenue, the street I grew up in, a very pleasant place. We go past a cafe, which used to be a petrol station, but now has delicious coffees. Past the old Taruna pub, which is now a set of apartments. But one of the great things about this route is you've got beautiful water views of the River Derwent, and it is really a gorgeous place indeed.
Oh, Shot. Oh, excellent. Thanks for that. Yeah.
Hobart's marvellous metropolitan bus routes go through a lot of bushland on quite a few of the routes, and they're really worthwhile seeing. But here we swing up to this remarkable historic feature I want to share with you today.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's wonderful. It's a real highlight. Yeah.
The bus has dropped me off here at a very special place. I've been dropped off here by the 429 service, and I've been dropped off here at, you got it, the Shot Tower, a unique attraction and feature on this bus route of 429, which actually goes to Kingston. So it goes all the way through Sandy Bay, as you've seen, and goes through the Shot Tower. Well, let's see what's involved and how much it costs and all that. So here I am at the Shot Tower, and it's a absolutely lovely entrance. So I start my climb up the Shot Tower, built in 1870. It's believed to be the tallest circular sandstone structure in the world. So this is the entry landing, and we look way down to the bottom of the Shot Tower, and we're not going down there, but we are going to go up, yes, all the way up to the top, around and around and around. And here we go, up the Shot Tower. Here I am, about 2/3 of the way up now, going quite nicely. It's a bit of an exerting climb, but it is well by my means, and should be fantastic when we get up there. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on and walking up these steps. Well, here it is. I've done it. I've got to the top of the Shot Tower with 2 dodgy knees and just having so much fun. Hey, I'm here. So you can see, I'm going to show you the bus stop. You see that the bus stop's sort of where the car park is, on the junction of the car park and Channel Highway. That's where we've come up from. Yeah, it's a little scary, but look at this view. We've got great views from the bus coming up. It was really splendid, but look at this. Now, isn't this magnificent? A video cannot capture the quality of this sort of shot, but isn't that wonderful? Let's see what we can see here. Wow, this is fantastic. So the suburb we came through earlier on was Taruna, and you can see that suburb down there, but you can see then the the splendour of Hobart Port there, and to the right there we can just make out South Arm and Opossum Bay. It's a very interesting part of Hobart. The process of making shot was that the workers carried the lead up on their backs, they melted it up here in this cauldron, and then it was poured down the tower, and the shot was formed by the process of falling through the air, and it landed in the creek at the bottom of the tower. You can see the river. More proof I made it up to the top here. You can see the River Derwent behind me. It's a marvellous climb. Well, I think I deserve some lunch after that. Oh, we're not really getting much of view going down here, but let's see. There we go. Let's see what I can do. This bit at the beginning's a bit harder because there's no rail, but damn, we're going really well here. And yeah, this is good. In some ways it's easier than going. Up, but yeah, you have to sort of hold yourself back and. Just to give you. Okay, here I am at the foot of the amazing shot tower, and we're just going to go up, 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 up. I've just been up there. There it is, right up there, the shot tower. An amazing feature of southern Hobart, I guess, just past the suburb of Taroona, and just sitting here in the terrace and relaxing after the climb. A beautiful little spot. And I have indulged in, yes, look at this, sandwich plus, look at that there, delicious, 2 bits. I'm going to really tuck into that, and then I'll be able to be totally fortified. The next bus trip is the 228 Route 429 service, transit time to Kingston, 5 minutes. So whilst I'm waiting for my bus here to Kingston, Route 429, I noticed that this bus operates 6 days a week, but on closer observation of the timetable, there's also 2 other routes, 427 and 428, and they operate on a Sunday and at night times. Now the shot tower is closed at night time, so there's not much point getting the route 427 or 428 to the shot tower. But on Sunday, if you want to get here, well, there's your options. And like on weekdays and Saturday, the bus goes every hour. So it's a very easy option to bus to the shot tower. And at the moment, it's 10 minutes late. Never worry too much about buses being late because they're very rarely late, but when the Metropolitan bus starts being 10 minutes late, you think, is there a plan B, like crossing the road and catching the bus back to Hobart the other way? So here I am, still at stop 33 at the shot tower, and my bus hasn't showed up. So I rang up the bus operator, Metro Tasmania, and they indicated that the bus was in fact on its way, but it had broken down. But it has now recovered, and it is running about 15 minutes or so late. So it looks like I will get out of here, but in due course. There is a rumble, and here is the bus. It's 18 minutes late, but it has showed up after breaking down. A great feeling of comfort as the bus glides into the stop, and it's going to take me onward to my final destination, which will be today, Kingston Beach. G'day. I rang up the depot. They said you had broken down, but that's all right. But better late than never. Thank you very much. Thank you.
bus heading off to Summerlees. All the way to Summerlees. Now, let's see if we can get a bit further.
Yes, we want to catch the 310 route 407 service from Kingston Central to Kingston Beach. Transit time 5 minutes. And here comes our bus, gliding in to take us right down to the beach. Typical of metropolitan journeys, it's only a very short hop between stops. Here you can see the golf course, and there the starts of the lovely Browns River. We just see some houses going through the Kingston Beach area.
Thank you very much. And here we are at Kingston Beach, and bus 407 charges in, going to Blackman's Bay. I find the beach and I just swing around and I can see the Salty Dog pub there. We've also got a couple of takeaway sort of shops nearby. We've also got a really good cafe, and to the extreme right there, a place that sells some lovely refreshing beer. At the end of bus route 407, we have reached Kingston Beach, and another heavenly panorama here. Wow. Beautiful views of the Durban. This is all on a metropolitan bus service. So I've given up attempting to take amazing panoramas of the Kingston Beach. My equipment just refuses to do so. So what does any sensible person do? Well, they sit down and just relax until the next bus. And I've got myself a punnet of Kingston Beach, famous chips. Yes, some chips to get me through the afternoon, and I can get onto a bus. Sandy Bay Road, what history, what scenery. The shot tower was great to climb up it. I managed it, I did it. Even though the bus was late, we still got here, and it was handled very well by Metro Tasmania. Its customer service was excellent. So trying to go on these buses, they run very consistently. They leave from D1 stop in Hobart, and they run every 60 minutes on all days of the week, 7 days a week. The off-peak fare, if you're on a green card, $4.80 for full adult and $3.10 for concession. The cash fares are really high if you're going trip by trip, so go and get a green card from Metro Tasmania. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do subscribe and like. Keep any comments coming in, I really appreciate them. So thank you so much for watching.